Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation.
Drogba! Now, who's going to be first to this? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Howson. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Distributed tidily. Iniesta. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for the run. Donatoni. Tries to pass it through. Dunk. Kept his eye on it, and he's there. Carvajal. Iniesta. Hazard. Oh, it's Hazard!
Hazard made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Well, that pass isn't the best. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tonali. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Quarter of an hour played. Still goalless at the moment. Out towards the flank. And it's Pedri. He's beaten the last man. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tonali can see things others simply cannot. Could move up a gear here. Hazard stood his ground strongly. Now he's off and running. And he's had it nicked away. And he's looking to catch him up. Bale is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's run loose here. And now the breakaway. Now it's Bojan. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pedri. Now, can they get him away? And the finish! He's scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to...
Bale! It's bounced back off the post. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Belletti. 15 minutes till half-time. Now that's well seen too. Iniesta looking to be a menace in the final third. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tonali. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Bale. He's got away. And that is expertly dealt with.
Bale really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Bojan. Robertson.
Indonesia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, cracking ball. He might be in here. And this is Iniesta. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pedri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. And he's lost his great chance! Oh, taken with style! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Indonesia really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, well played. Oh, there's a probing ball. Tries to play it through. Can he get it through? Kukchu has it in a wide position. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Pedri. Hazard. Tonali. Looking for options for movement. Now there's a fight. He's had a shot! And he's done it! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Dunk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Carvajal, played in by Danny Carvajal. And the ball is out of play. Drogba being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Howson calmly anticipates. And it's Iniesta. He's a sharp little ball here. Carvajal has it out wide and in space. Baresi getting this one clear. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though.
Oh no, this does not look good. Howson.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And this is Van Basten. Pedri. Drogba looking understandably energised after his goal. Rijkaard with the slide tackle there. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And this is Bojan. Can he finish? Great idea, just poorly executed.
Bojan Kirkic certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
Coming on to replace him is number 19, David Villa.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Pedri. Bale is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Dunk, spots it and intercepts. He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Donnarumma. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's there to get rid. Iniesta. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that is one way to stop him.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's found the way through. Tonali.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that's going to be a booking.
Number 7, Bale. Number 11, Kukcu. Coming on the field, number 14.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Probing pass. Indonesia have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Tonali.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a good run down the left, and he's managed to get free. Hazard, that's tidy.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's the chance to counter. And that's that. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everyone,
stadium, and the
welcome
players
to
on the
Old
pitch are
Trafford.
raring to go any minute now.
Manchester United against Indonesia.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, this is a team, Peter, that contains one of the game's greatest ever unsung heroes, I suppose we could say.
And that is?
Well, Philip Cocu. For me, reliable, consistent, and just a very clever operator.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Now it's Matheus Cunha. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Aims beyond the defence. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Can he finish? Nakata. And the counter is on. Matheus Cunha. Searching pass he's played there. Rijkaard. Kukçu. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Donadoni. And this is Bojan. Bojan! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Bojan Kirkic deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Robertson. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Thuram. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Cafu. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, shooting chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Robertson simply refused to be outdone there. And it's Nakata. Nakata going face-to-face with his great rival. In it comes. Best. Can he get it through? Now it's Matheus Cunha. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, super! And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. And here's Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Robson, he's in a great position here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bojan. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. And Donadoni. And there's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played into space. Oh, delightful ball. Robson. Best. He's got full. Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Threads one in. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Bojan. And here's Donatoni. It's a really well-measured ball. In towards the backs. He rises! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After 42 minutes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Now he's got space here.
And
he's worked it
has
through.
been indicated.
That is a brilliant interception. Cafu. Robertson. Nakata. Robson. And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're into the second 45. Koku kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Cafu. And it's Nakata. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rijkaard tries to pass it through. Good ball over the top. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Best. Oh, nice touch. Foot in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Manchester Cunha!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Donatoni. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's run loose here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Manchester United looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get...
Decent chance! And kept kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Robertson. In with the challenge. Cook-Chu with a definite foul there.
Substitution.
It's a good 35 yards out, this. Robertson. Davids is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
The attendance for this match
Indonesia
was
are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve. Oh, and again!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Salah. Robson tries to play it through. It's played through for him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Robson. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lovely feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Off the post! Cafu. Can he get on the end of this? That has been cut short. And the ball is out of play.
Substitution in progress.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Indonesia have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Robson! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Robertson. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. There's the shot!
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now this could be a chance. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Might want to be careful there.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. This is it then, now or never.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Robertson. Played out wide.
2 added minutes has been
Now it's
indicated.
Matheus Cunha. And he shoots! Same again, same outcome.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Robertson. Now, can they get him away? Chooses to go back. And there goes the final whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Leverkusen.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. Well, here he is, Martin Caceres, an uncompromising, unrelenting defender, Jim.
Yeah, and that unbreakable spirit is what makes him so special, Peter. He just plays without...
He's got full! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Diaz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Best. Superb from Best!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Aubameyang. Knocks it out wide. Played back in. And the shot's on. He's had a shot! He's got to be quick to recover this. Has another go! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Nicely weighted ball. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Aubameyang, there's the header! And it's hit the woodwork and out! In once more. It's a throw-in. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Bayer Leverkusen look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they...
He's going for goal! Magnificent! A finish of true class! And they get themselves in front! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Bayer Leverkusen get themselves into the lead. Oh, that's fabulous. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the pass is intercepted. Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to get free.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Kukçu. Has a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, they could be caught out here. Pings in across. Diaz, who does have an assist to his name. Now that's well seen too. Rijkaard. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, perfectly measured that. That'll be a throw. Oh, that's neat. Soulé going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Aubameyang. He has found the way through. Aubameyang. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Oh, a very decent attempt. Doku. Kane. Soulé. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. It's a good foot in there. Soulé works it forward. And here's Kane. Diaz played into space. And this is Kane. Now it's Diaz. Fires it in low. Oh, he's been decent chance! And he's following up! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. How very smart. He just got it right.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Caceres, the man synonymous with solidity. Best, he's got away. Kukçu. Drogba.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Kukçu. That's tidy. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
This is the time you need that pace.
He has found the way through. And the finish! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Best, and really shows some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Bojan. Aldero claims comfortably. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Belletti aimed beyond the defence. Aubameyang. And it's Rijkaard.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Best. Well read, nice interception. Belletti. Schmeichel. Oh, truly brave defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Rijkaard with the foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Caceres. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that could set him on his way. Caicedo spots it and intercepts.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Over to the left. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Shot, surely! And the ball's come loose here. That's a sharp pass. Shot a goal! Oh, another save.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, he's had a shot! Oh, there's a probing ball. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Nicely aimed pass. Just about up to 75 minutes. Clipped into space. Oh, and the shot! It's in!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
75 minutes is number 99.
Tunisia get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Coming on to replace him is number 19,
Rivaldo.
David Villa. Substitution.
Now it's Doku.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No, he's not getting any further than that. Kukçu. Short changes him with that pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Foot in. Indonesia are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 11, Kukcu.
Oh, good steal, he just read it.
Number 17.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's managed to get free. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Bayer Leverkusen nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Looking to play him in. Goes for a shot! Oh, what? And again! Now, it's fallen kindly here. He has done it! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And it's made its way to him. Looking for a runner. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a lot has been said, Peter, about this guy, Julian Alvarez. I remember him from his breakout performance back in 2020 in the group stages of Latin America's greatest club competition, where I'm pretty sure I remember he got 5 goals and an assist. Now, back then, I saw him as a very versatile forward who can play anywhere across the line, so this is a great guy to have in your squad.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And it's Iniesta. That's a good ball out wide. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Bale in acres of space out wide.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And that is a little undercooked. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Gnabry. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
What a throw in. Well, there's the clearance. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Carvajal.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Bale. He's picked his way through. And the cross comes. Goes for a shot! And it's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Indonesia have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Gives it back.
He's got no choice here.
There's the shot! Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Rafinha. And this is Bale. It's Bale! And it's come back out to him. There it is! Rijkaard. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Baresi with the clearance. And they're back on the ball again. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Looking for the run. Might be danger here. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Alvarez. Carvajal. And it's Iniesta. Ball played for Rijkaard. And it's Carvajal. Some really good ball movement. Looking for options for movement. Flashes it across.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Good ball, good take. He shifted it to the flank, turns and goes back. And here's Isak.
Isak really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gnabry providing an outlet on that flank. Header! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Alvarez. Can he get it through? Drogba!
2 added minutes have
Iniesta.
been indicated.
Gnabry. And the through ball. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Room immediately.
And so we're off again. Park Ji-sung. And it's Iniesta. Robertson. For Iniesta. Rijkaard. And Iniesta.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Big header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Carvajal is looking to influence the game from out wide. Khan is there to clear. Adams producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Gnabry receives it in a wide position. Chooses to go crossfield. It's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Iniesta. It's Iniesta! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Iniesta. Rijkaard. And it's Robertson. Great run on the overlap here. The ball swung in. So, third corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That could spell trouble. Rijkaard. Aubameyang concedes a free kick for that. And no surprise, that's a booking. Rijkaard. Aubameyang. Aubameyang! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, what a climb! And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Dink through. That is good strength. Incoming delivery. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 21.
Indonesia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Searching pass he's played there. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Great vision. That's an imaginative pass. Drogba is wide and looking to get onto this. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Baresi. And here's Bale. Can he get on the end of this? And he's gone looking for safety. Indonesia have got it back and they'll have another go. Plays a sharp little ball here. Ball comes to mighty effort. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Aubameyang fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's a cute ball. And here's Bale. Now that looks a decent ball. Crosses it in. Rijkaard with the clearance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's the throw.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 7, Bale. Coming on the field is number 19, David Villa.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Just eases him off the ball. Indonesia finding their passes. A game with so much to... Could be danger here! David Villa. Aubameyang. Robertson goes on a charge down the left.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 11, Kukcu. Coming on to replace him is number 16, Rodri.
So there's going to be another change here. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position, delivered in. And it's Carvajal. Ah, that's a fine interception. Drogba looks to get on the end of this.
5 minutes added time.
Now it's Donadoni, and he's had it nicked away. De Bruyne looking for a runner. Not the most accurate pass. Chiellini tidy with his distribution. Aims beyond the defence, and he's picked it up out wide. Ping. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now, he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass. Baresi. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And no, that was never going to make it. And that is as far as it goes. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And it's Cannavaro. And he's in on goal! Now, what about a counter-attack? That has not gone well. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Chance, surely! And that's caused a worry or two.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Beckham becomes the latest member of the 300 club. Another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication and motivation that simply never wavers.
Cleared without complication. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. And it's Messi. He's going for goal! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Belletti. Indonesia yet to have an attempt on goal. Neymar. Oh, this is a terrific run. Platini. And this is Hullet. Can he get on the end of this? He gets big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Beckham. Belletti. Can he get onto this? He rises! He will be livid with himself. That's really well manoeuvred. And this is Bale. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And it's Cannavaro. Opts to play it. Platini! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Platini clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Great vision. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cannavaro. 30 minutes gone. Threads one in. And there's green grass ahead of him.
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Beckham to take it as usual. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gullit looking to get on the end of this. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nicely aimed pass. Gullit. Now chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Cannavaro. Turns back here, probably the best option. Tries to pass it through. It's a good foot in there. Donatoni. Can he spark a counter here? Platini. Messi. Now it's Gullit. And he plays one through. And he's away. Now can he find... Decent chance! It's in! They are really purring here. And they have... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Indonesia really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And now they can spring out of defence. Bale. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, they could be caught out here. Cannavaro. And he was quick to react. And it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Platini. And it's Cannavaro. Neymar chasing after it. It's played through for him. Now this could be a chance. Crosses it up, mighty! Oh, crossbar! It's a pretty loose pass. He's found a way past. And that's been won straight back. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he thumps it clear. Back when it goes. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Neymar. Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. And that is expertly dealt with. Beckham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Bale. And that's a great chance! Neymar. Platini is the team's great visionary. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's no... It's a foul. It could be a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
To further improve their position of comfort. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Oh, he's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Jones looking wide, brilliantly cut out. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's a promising position. Beckham! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
And Beckham! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rijkaard. Now Platini. Oh, good-looking ball. And he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Cannavaro. Indonesia will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Oh, easy pickings there. No way through there.
Indonesia really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
And it's Neymar. And that's gone loose. Now it's Bojan.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Drogba! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Neymar can get it clear. And now could be danger here. This could be their final throw of the dice. Indonesia get their fourth corner.
Ci saranno 3 minuti
Shot
di
a
recupero.
goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Looking for options for movement.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Schmeichel claims comfortably. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that's it. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by...